watching. You are watching. TRAVELING Talk, traveling talk.
It is a beautiful day today, and if it's your first time coming to the channel, my name is Tall, and this is YouTube channel Traveling Tall. Today you're going to get two videos in one. I'm going to give you a story of me and my family and how we ended up in Sturgis and why I did not ride my motorcycle to Sturgis. I trailered my motorcycle to Sturgis, and I'm proud of it, and I'll tell you why. So stick around. It's going to be a good story time in the first part, and then you'll see a video on the latter part of this video. So let's get started. I was on the trip with me and my wife. We were in Alaska. You're going to see that video coming soon. And I got a phone call from my sister telling me that my dad was in the hospital. I'm back and forth talking to her on the phone. And after hours go by, they come home from the hospital. They said he just had some abdominal, must have pulled a muscle in the abdominal region. So everything's good. We fly back to Knoxville a couple days later. He even picks me up from the airport. Me and my wife up from the airport, and everything's fine. So I get home, I'm not feeling good. I caught some kind of little bug while I was on the trip. I go home, try to get these videos edited, and one night I'm just feeling horrible. I said, you know what, I'm going to take some NyQuil. I don't take medicine. Everybody knows me knows I don't take medicine. I got to be in very, very bad shape to take some medicine. So I said, I'm gonna take some NyQuil. So I went to the store, got me some extra strength NyQuil, and took it, and I went to bed. 1 hour later, get a phone call. My sister in panic. We're taking Daddy back to the hospital. I get up, put my clothes on, get in the truck. My wife's with me. I realize, oh, I can't do this. So she gets in the driver's seat. I'm in the passenger seat. We rush to the hospital. We're there till, that was 12 at night. We're there to 11 in the morning. So they finally put him in the room. The doctor examined him, and he said that that his gallbladder is going to have to come out. But that's not the only thing. His liver was infected, and it was making him have a fever, and they could not do the surgery until his gallbladder came out. We was in the hospital, I think it was 5 days, and everything they was trying to do with the antibiotics, it just wasn't working. It wasn't taking hold. The fever was still there, and it just wasn't working. So I'll tell you, there was a whole lot of prayer involved. We had family came in from out of town, and I know without a doubt, everybody was praying. As it goes on, we're constantly monitoring and it just trying to get this infection down so he can have this surgery. Now, with that being said, let's pause here for a second. I was home 2 days before any of this happened. I got a phone call from a friend who bought a bike from bootlegger Harley-Davidson that needed this bike in Sturgis for something that he needed to do. He asked me, he said, Tall, are you going to Sturgis? I said, no, I don't have any plans on going to Sturgis. He said, I wish you was, because I need a bike brought out here. I was like, well, let me think about it. So I started thinking about it. I said, you know, it's a good opportunity. My daddy has never been to Sturgis before during the rally. So I got a three motorcycle trailer. I could take this bike, my bike, and my daddy's trike out to Sturgis. And then that way Daddy can experience Sturgis. I was like, yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll go. Now let's go back to when we were in the hospital. It's about time to do the surgery where they're going to take his gallbladder out. I mentioned to him, say, hey, everything goes well, we're going to go to Sturgis. I'll put your trike in the trailer and we're going to go to Sturgis and hang out for a couple of days. Now we had to be back, literally a couple of days, because we had to be back later in that week because we had a family reunion. So he goes into surgery. Family's in the waiting room, and I'm talking to them. I'm telling them, hey, me and Daddy, if everything goes good, we're going to go to Sturgis and hang out for a couple of days. My cousin Cook said, hey, Sturgis, I've never been there before. Of course, what I'm going to say is like, hey, you should go. You want to go with us? And he said, I'll think about it. My Uncle Roger was there. He heard it. My sister was there. My brother-in-law was there. Now, all these people that I'm going to tell you that went on this trip with me, you're not just going to twist their arm and talk them into anything that they don't want to do. And they're not just going to move at the spur of the moment, right? But when he showed interest that he wanted to go to Sturgis, I'm like, sure, you can go. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't think that he was going to go. I just didn't think that he was going to go. And I definitely didn't think that everybody else was going to go. So now he's out of surgery. Everything went well. And it's time to go to Sturgis. So everything is smooth sailing. So I thought, until you guys remember when I was coming back from going to Daytona and I had that accident where my wheel fell off in my trailer and I had it repaired on the side of the road, repaired, $619. I knew that I needed to get another spare. That's all I thought I needed. I'll order a spare for this trailer because that's what I'm assuming. That's the only thing I need to get before I go to Sturgis. 3 days before Sturgis, this spare shows up and I go to put it on the trailer. I noticed the wheel that I'm about to take off rocks about 4 to 5 inches from side to side. And I start looking, there wasn't even a drum brake on this axle. The only thing he did was put a hub there, wasn't even a backing on it, a hub there, and had some lug nuts. The lug nuts probably had that much space. So this wheel was just all over the place. It is a miracle how I made it from this side of Atlanta down to Daytona and back. Nothing but God's hand was on my life, seriously. So now, again, I said 3 days before we leave, and I've told all these people that we're going, I gotta fix this. I jacked the trailer up, get that off, get the front bearing off. Then I went to try to get the race bearing off. I heated it up. I did everything trying to knock it off the best I could. So the only solution that I had left was I had to drop the axle and take it somewhere to see if they can fix it for me. So I took the axle off the whole trailer, took it down to the trailer company. The guy takes that race bearing and just hits it one time. The race hits it one time with a chisel drill and it comes right off. So I said, I'm short on time. At this point, I'm like a day from leaving. I said, at this point, I'll buy one from you guys. Y'all just put this drum brake on for me and I'll just slap my axle in and I'll be good to go. They tried, but the thing was, the damage that was done, the spindle on the end of the axle was absolute trash. So now I'm back to square one. Told all these people that we're going to Sturgis and I don't have a trailer to haul the bikes. So what did I have to do? I called around all these trailer companies. Nobody had the axle. I get on Facebook Marketplace. A guy in Rutledge, Tennessee is selling axles. At this time, it's like 10 o'clock at night. It's too late to call somebody. So I waited till next morning. I called this guy at 6:30 in the morning because I needed to get this done because the next day I was leaving to go to Sturgis, supposedly. So I called him. He's like, yeah, I got exactly what you need, but I got a doctor's appointment. After I get out of the doctor or whatever, you can come up here and get it from me. I'm like, cool, okay, I'll be up there. Knew it was going to be a shortening my window of getting this repaired, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. I wasn't waiting around. About 8 o'clock, I said, okay, he said his doctor appointment to be over at 10. I drove up there 70 miles up the road and kind of was just hanging out in the area. So when he did call, all I had to do is go pick it up and go back home and install it and put the wheel on. Well, now 2 wheels on and we're good to go. I get up there, I call him. He's taking a little bit longer in the doctor's office. It's like 11:30 now. He's supposed to be home about 10 or 10:30. I called him and he said, yeah, I'm home, come on by. He gave me the address. He calls me 2 minutes later. Buddy, I'm sorry. You're gonna kill me. I thought I had the right axle. I have the wrong axle. I don't have the one you need. So now I'm back to nothing. I'm back to disappointing all these people and not being able to deliver the bike to Sturgis, take my dad to Sturgis, and all these people that took off work to go to Sturgis. So I drive home thinking, what can I do? I call U-Haul. They said it's $180 a day for a trailer. That would be big enough for just 2 bikes, not even 3. So I knew that wasn't going to be the case because I needed it for at least 6 days because it takes 2.5 to drive out there and 2.5 to get back, and we were only going to stay there for 2 days. Well, get off the phone with U-Haul. The man calls back, says, man, I'm sorry. I do have that axle. I'm so excited, man. I turn around and go back to his house. Now, mind you, he did go to the doctor. The doctor that he went to was the eye doctor, and they dilated his eyes, and he said he wasn't seeing properly. So he found the axle, and I'm just glad that he had it. So I go back, get this axle, and now I'm on my way back to Knoxville, and I throw the axle in the trailer, and my dad, he's there supervising because he not supposed to be lifting anything. I throw the axle in the trailer. I got tools spread out all over the place. I haven't picked up that extra bike yet. I haven't packed my clothes yet or anything else. I get this axle in, and it's like literally 10 hours from the time when we're supposed to leave. And I get it in, go to bed, wake up the next morning, load the bikes, then drive to his house and get his bike, and we're on our way to Sturgis. Whew. You know, I'm just exhausted just telling that story. So it was, needless to say, it was an extremely stressful time. Extremely stressful time. But out of all of that, it was definitely worth it. When I got to Sturgis, I didn't do a whole lot of filming. So you're not going to see a whole lot of filming. You'll see random clips of stuff here and there because I wanted to live in the moment. It was a lot to make it out here, but it was definitely worth it to make his dream come true. There's nothing like a near-death experience where you might lose a loved one to put things in perspective of what's important. Yes, that was a lot of stress. Yes, it was a lot of chaos, and it is unreasonable to ride to Sturgis in 2.5 days, to stay there 2 days, to drive back 2.5 more days. It doesn't make sense. That's not the way that I would want to go. But if I had to go that way, for him to go and for my family to go all together and experience this and have a good time in Sturgis, then that's just how we're going to do it. And that's exactly what we did. So now you understand, and hopefully you watch this whole video. All right, guys, now you know, let's get into the video. All right, y'all, it is a beautiful day today. If it's your first time coming to the channel, my name's Tall, and this is YouTube channel Traveling Tall. Now, I've been on the road for a day and a half, and I haven't filmed anything because we're on a motorcycle trip. Well, technically, it's a motorcycle trip, but we rolled to Sturgis, not rode, rolled, R-O-L-L-E-D, rolled to Sturgis. We got Uncle Roger right here, eating his fruit snack, wearing that Knoxville Harley-Davidson t-shirt. Daddy in the truck right here. There's Daddy right there, eating cantaloupe. Chevrolet truck, trailer full of Harleys. Chevrolet truck, trailer full of Harleys. That's my cousin David's High Country right there. He got his Road Glide and his daddy's Street Glide in the back. I got my Road Glide and my daddy's Tri-Glide Ultra in the back. And one more bike, but it's not mine. I'm actually dropping it off for someone. We're out in the middle of, where we at, Roger?
Iowa.
But where in Iowa, you know? Waverly, Iowa. Yeah, we're in Waverly, Iowa. And we're about 650 miles from Sturgis right now. About 650 from Sturgis. Getting there in the trucks. Ain't no shame in it. Having a good time with it. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, by the way. So we got some more people with us. We got Kim, Leonard, and Cook. Now they're on the motorcycles, they rode. They're like 500 miles in front of us. They're almost in Sturgis right now. Yeah, cuz I should have got me some ice too. What they charge you for that?
Nothing.
Oh, that's my cuz right there. He's the owner of the other High Country trailer and the Harleys in the back. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me some ice and we're gonna get rolling. All right, guys, so now we're about to get on back on the road and put in about another couple hundred miles. That is the plan. When I tell you that these motorcycles are thirsty pulling these enclosed trailers, they are thirsty. We're passing everything on the highway but a gas station. Sometimes I wish I just had a really nice open trailer instead of enclosed trailer. Open trailers get you better fuel economy, but you have a dirty bike when you get there. But a dirty bike with a pocket full of money sounds like a better combination to me. All right, guys, we are in South Dakota. and there's a storm coming up. It's starting to rain, but we stopped here at the rest area. Let me show you where we stopped at. Let me show you this. Check that out there. Yeah, you see the beautiful view from the statue. That's really cool. But when you see a sign like this, yeah, no, don't think I'll be walking down that way. We are in Deadwood right now. Deadwood, South Dakota. Here's the lineup we got for today. We got old Toro right there. That Zipper Performance 128 with the new Hertz edition in it now. Ooh boy, anything singing, it sounds good. We have Kim on the blue Street Glide. Have my Uncle Roger on his Street Glide. We have my cousin Cook on his Road Glide. We have Daddy on his Tri-Glide. My cousin David on his Road Glide. And Leonard holding up the rear on his Road Glide. And today we're gonna get around here. We're just gonna do some riding today. You guys are going with us. So it's gonna be a great day. I can't wait. It's an awesome time. Let's roll. All right, y'all, let's roll. All right, y'all, it is a beautiful day. I said that earlier. You go ahead. But it is an absolute beautiful day. And we about to take a ride. We about to ride. We about to ride. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So the plan is we're going somewhere. I think we're going to Rushmore, and we're going to go see some stuff. So that's the plan for today. We're going to see some stuff. So we're going to get down the road, get on up the road, back up the mountain where it's cool. You see I got this hoodie on. Sunday it was 100 degrees. Today, 60 degrees. Yesterday, last night, it was 50 degrees. We was cold. This way, we're going up this way. Yeah. The sign of Deadwood right there. Since 1876. Deadwood, South Dakota. A lot of famous gunslingers was here. A lot of people rode in on their horse. I'm riding in on my horse too. Yes, I am. God is good. Boy, I tell you what, it's a beautiful day today. It is a beautiful day today. All right, we're off. Man, this is it right here. Look at this. I got to find a better place to put my GoPro. I hate it right there. Matter of fact, no GoPro right now, guys. Y'all getting this one view for now. That's a gold mine right there where they literally pan for gold. We're staying up here. We stayed in Lead. Never stayed in Lead before. I always stay in Deadwood or Sturgis, but never stayed in Lead. It's pretty cool. Only thing about it, on top of the mountain, it gets cold. That temperature drops. I tell you what, man, I didn't think this day would come, or I really didn't. This is something that's just unbelievable how good God is, because I did not think the way it looked in the hospital and the way we doing this right now, the way it came together. You got to understand, I'm a spare the moment type of person. I am. My sister somewhat. Everybody else in the group is not. They're planners. They don't do things at the spur of the moment. So the stuff that I suggest, if I don't give them months in advance, they're like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. So for everybody to come together to make this trip is a miracle within itself. It's a true blessing. God has been good, I'm telling you. Because right now, we about to go ride some beautiful scenery. We're going to get on up the road and I'll start this camera again. And thank you for watching, by the way. Before we even get to the end, I want to thank you for watching on the front end of it. All right, y'all. Now we're down here in Leeds. This is the town of Leeds, South Dakota. Another little small town. We're on 385, headed towards Hill City. And look at this. This is what motorcycle riding is about. right now. We're in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Just came from Leeds and Deadwood. Now we're headed towards Rushmore, Hill City, Custer, all that. Today gonna be a good day, y'all. Hanging out. We're gonna have a great ride today. Look at this, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Smooth roads, curves, wide open, South Dakota. Temperature has dropped a little bit. I feel a little bit colder, but it's gonna warm up. We're gonna be descending down into the valley. We rolling, guys. This is it right here. I don't care about the whole party scene in Sturgis, guys. So y'all, people are always talking about how wild it is. And y'all 100%, it is wild. But if you come to Sturgis, you don't have to see none of that. Just go on the ride. The riding alone is worth it out here. If you like to ride, come to Sturgis. And we just getting started. I mean, I've been on a ride before, but I'm gonna show you, hopefully guys, I'm gonna show y'all some stuff that it's worth seeing. Especially Mount Rushmore. You kind of wonder, like, how in the world did they build that way out there? I mean, why did they build it way out there? It's like, it's not a whole lot going on out that way, but maybe that's why they did it, to bring people to that area for tourism. And I'm glad they did, because you got places like Hill City and Deadwood and Lead, where we was, and all those other little small towns that I probably wouldn't know of unless I was going out to a place like Rushmore. Road like this is what they take and put these pictures in magazines on a road like this. Oh, this picture perfect, y'all. Picture perfect.
Wind blowing, engine roaring, picture perfect view. Back roads, long sweepers to lean into. Mountaintop, lake below. What a perfect view. We rolling, not really knowing where we going to. It doesn't matter as long as I'm with you. This is the good part. Days like this you don't forget. Glad to have you to share it with. God is good, and I mean it with all my heart. Don't skip the video. This is the good part. It hasn't always been this way. Going through the storm will make you appreciate the sunny days. But today is one of those days that you don't ever forget, when you love what you are doing and who you are doing it with. Grateful for these moments of time spent. I'm writing chapters in my story, and this is a good place to place a bookmark. This is the good part. This is the good part.
Okay, Hill City, population 872. Riding into town on these Harleys, like a cowboy riding in on a horse. So we made it here at Hill City. This is another little town. I told you it's cool. Look down here. That's a Harley-Davidson dealership right there. Kim and Daddy parked down the street. David's over there. So we're going into the Harley shop here at Hill City. Then we're gonna find something to eat. All right, y'all, so we decided to go up there and get something to eat. We on top of the roof, y'all. Guys, I heard a train. Oh, there it is. There's a train leaving right there. Way over there. You see the smoke coming up? There it is. Right there. This is neat. Leaving Hill City. That's pretty good food we had right there. Well, mine was good. Mine was good. They said the fish, not so good. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers that I met there. They came up to said hello to me. Hey guys, thank y'all really for watching and saying hello. I always like running into people to watch the channel. Oh yeah, there we go.
Saturday morning, 75 degrees outside. The phone rang, asked me if I was down to ride. I said, meet me at the gas station. Where do you wanna go? He said, we ain't got no destination. Me and the fellas just down the road. Got to the spot to meet up with my friends. I hear the sound of thunder, harvest rolling in. We hit the highway, what a sight to see. We rolling deep, got my crew ride with me. Ain't nothing but a good time. If getting miles is your thing, gliding is the way to go. When you are too old for a sports bike, and you're too cool for a gold wing. Yeah, yeah, I'm too old for a sports bike, and way too cool for a gold wing.
All right, y'all, so we're going down into Custer right now. Well, we just crossed over into Custer. We're going down. Well, one thing I know, since I'm in the back, that they got 6 more people to give a ticket before they give me one. So I ain't never been to Custer, just hung out in this town either. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. All these little South Dakota towns. All right, y'all, we are in Custer now. Oh, you can see it up on the hill, says Custer. Uh-oh. Oh, this is pretty neat. It's a little bit bigger town than Hill City. Yeah, how about this? We are on our way to Mount Rushmore, I guess. Leonard got his foot kicked out. Oh, it's a dead something. On our way to Mount Rushmore. And this is a good little ride back here. So we are on Silver Lake Road, I believe that was the name of it. I don't even remember, but we going. I remember being on this. It was my first time riding the road glide. Me and my sister came out to Sturgis back in 2020 maybe. I don't remember exactly when, but I got on the road glide. She got on the Heritage. I was on the street glide. She was on Sportster 48. And I remember, she could hear me, so I'm just saying this anyway. I remember she was on that Sportster, and she was going down the highway, and that thing wasn't made for the highway. Running highway speeds like that we was running. So she tried that Heritage, and once she got that, when she got back home, she said, I'm getting me a Heritage. Got that Heritage, rode it a little bit, then turned around and said, she saw my street glide, saw how good it looked. I remember she used to come over there and ring my doorbell and just want to sit in the garage and watch and look at my street glide when I wasn't home. So I said, you know what, you ought to just buy you one instead of, I know you can hear me, Kim, instead of just coming over here and looking at mine. So that's what she did. She bought her a street glide. I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, this way. All right, guys, we are here in Needles. Look at this, guys. Check that out. Look how cool that is. This is cool. Motorcycles use extreme caution. This is cool. We almost at the Needles Tunnel. Needles Highway. I hate this being there. Guys, that's not going to be there. I'm taking that down. That's getting on my nerves. my other bike, my bars come down and I can hook it down there and it's out of the way, but this bike, not that way. Look at this. Yeah, that's the tunnel right there. Coming up. Let's see if we can get stopped right here. Oh, he took up all the things. We gotta stop. I'm not going straight through this tunnel. Oh, here's the, hey, pull in. You gotta pull in like this, but the car be okay. Just try not to block it. Leave a gap, but I'm pouring like right here where this person is, like this. Let me show you. We gotta take a picture right there too. All right, we on our way through it, guys.
But today is one of those days. When you love what you are doing and who you are doing it with.
Wow, check this out.
These moments of time spent, I'm writing chapters in my book. And this is good. This is the good.
This is so fun, man. Look at this. Needles, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. We're going down the mountain. We got a couple of little hairpin turns going down the mountain, but after that, no, it's just this one turn, 5 mile per hour turn. Look at this. What do you say? Oh, you got plenty of room. See, look at all this room. Hey! Hey, what time is it so we know? AboutDawn.com. AboutDawn.com. Hey, somebody take a screenshot or something. Do something so we can remember. Hey guys, if y'all go to AboutDawn.com at 4:07, what's today's date? August 3rd? August 4th? At 4:07, you'll see one bad looking road glide and a decent looking street glide. She said your mama. We got the same mama. She literally said your mama. First of all, ain't nobody say your mama. It's 2026. This ain't 1975. Jive turkey. Alright guys, we're rolling. Everybody stay on their side. We have no problems. This is Iron Creek Tunnel here. Yep, and they do bring tour buses through here. That's pretty cool. Very tight, but they do it. We're still going through here. Speed limit just went up to 35, so we're getting on a little straightaway. But we haven't seen a buffalo yet. We're still searching for one though. Now, is that buffalo poop I seen in the road? No? What you do is you see if how fresh it is, and then you know how close they are. Guys, this is Iron Mountain Road right here. We're on our way to Rushmore. This is the way you see it through the tunnel too. So now we're on Iron Mountain Road. I made a left on there. Guys, this is a great road right here. Oh, I can see Mount Rushmore is way over there. I see it over there, but you can't see it good. That's the backside of it. Mount Rushmore, right there. Check that out. That's awesome. That's so cool. This road's a good road too. Great road. We're almost out of these tight U-turns here. 15 miles per hour U-turns. Ain't no problem if you're a little nervous or squeamish about well, nervous I guess is the word, about these tight U-turns. Just take your time. Like, you know, just literally just go into them, take your time and go around them, just like that. I love this. Look at this right here. It makes a complete loop, like a roller coaster. Oh man, only thing would have made it better if I didn't have anybody in front of me. This is fun. So that's where we just came from up there. It's like a roller coaster. Kind of gets you dizzy a little bit. All right, we got another one. Got another loop-de-loop. This time it goes into a tunnel. Or does it? This road is so fun. It is absolutely so fun. I can give him some space. I'm kind of on him. Look at Leonard coming around there, up there. Oh, my Cardo's dead, so I don't know what they're saying back there. Kim's been on this road before. This is fun. Okay, we're not far now. We are not far from where we're going. Hey, there we go. Seeing Mount Rushmore on the 250th birthday of the United States on a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Look, that's the side profile right there. That was just an eagle flying around up there a minute ago. That was pretty cool. Oh, there he is, right there, at the very top. Look at him.
All right, guys, after we left Mount Rushmore, we went down to Sturgis downtown to ride on Main Street. We were only in Sturgis 2 days, and it took us 2.5 days to drive out there. We have 2.5 days to drive back, and we have a family reunion to get back to in Knoxville, Tennessee on Saturday. So we're about to hit the road. It wasn't the ideal way to take this trip, but it was definitely worth it, and I would do it again. This trip was a blessing, and it's a reminder that life isn't perfect. There's going to be ups and downs, and sometimes you just have to make adjustments for the things that you really want to do. And this was one trip that was worth making adjustments for. Yes, we spent more time in the truck than we did actually in Sturgis. It may have been short, but the time that we did have was filled with unforgettable memories that I'll keep and cherish for the rest of my life. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Keep gliding, and as always, have a blessed day.